Welcome. Hey everybody, Cameron Momire here again with Soul Sourced Energy Healing. Welcome to another Energy Minute. Today, as I promised last time, we are going to talk about chakras. So what are the chakras? Why are they important? How could they be useful to you? So unless you're living under a rock, you've probably seen a depiction of the chakras. You know they run along the center of your body and they have something to do with energy and they're usually rainbow colored. Let me give you a little bit more information. The chakras are just one layer of your multifaceted, incredible energetic body. Donna Eden, who's the founder of Energy Medicine, she works with 9 different layers of the energy system that most other healers don't work with. I think there's even more than 9, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're going to be discovering more as we go. Let's see, I'll give you some other examples of layers of energy. So some of the other systems that she works with would be your auric field, right? That like a space bubble that surrounds you. Your meridian system, and that's what, if you go to acupuncture, they work with the meridians. That's really detailed in Chinese medicine. But the chakra system is super important and is my favorite. A lot of the details about the chakra system have been documented for thousands of years in Sanskrit and come from the yogic tradition in India. And because I come from more of a yoga background, this is how I kind of made my entry into energy healing. I have a pretty firm foundation in an understanding of the chakra system and how it works. And yet there is so much I don't know. So I want a little caveat there. There's so much I don't know because the information is kind of endless. You could go and go and go. So we'll give you the basics today. So just a little primer. There are 7 primary chakras that run from your root. Your foundational chakra comes out your seat, the perineum at the base of that central channel, and it's usually red. Has to do with your sense of safety on the planet, right? It has to do with like all those primal needs, security and safety, right? Surviving. It's a survival chakra. Your second chakra in your lower belly, your lower abdomen, is often called the juicy chakra. It has to do with your sensuality, your sexuality, your creativity, money. All right. And usually the color is orange. The third chakra in your solar plexus has to do with, it's usually yellow, and it has to do with your sense of yourself, your sense of who you are in the world, your sense of confidence. Your heart chakra right here, as you might guess, has to do with your sense of unconditional love for yourself and others. The throat chakra here, as you might guess, has to do with your expression, self-expression. Sixth chakra here, we talked about it last Energy Minute, and it has to do with your ability to see and visualize. Seventh chakra here, we usually think of this as how we connect with higher consciousness, with guides, with angels, with source. So that's your really quick primer. It's important to know that you have little chakras all over your body. Little chakras in your hands and in your wrists and in your fingertips. And a lot of times in my work, I will tune into those minor chakras for sure. But the big ones are really useful to you if you understand and you know that your solar plexus has to do with your identity, sense of self, your sense of identity, your sense of being like a good person on the planet. And all of a sudden, you know you have to go stand in front of a group of people and give a presentation, and you're finding yourself with butterflies. That is your third chakra, your solar plexus, trying to protect you, trying to say, oh my God, you're about to walk into a situation where you're putting yourself in a vulnerable place where people might look at you and judge you. And your solar plexus doesn't like that. So it might help you to have a little conversation with your solar plexus. Maybe you don't eat before you go get up on stage, or you eat something really gentle for your stomach. Because with that solar plexus energy trying to protect you, it's not going to be wanting to digest food, right? That's why a lot of people have major digestive problems before they go and do something that they're nervous about. Has that ever happened to you? So it can be really useful in that way. If to have a basic understanding of what each energy center is responsible for and how you keep it healthy and how you feed it and how you can increase your mental and physical and emotional health by understanding how these chakras work. We go into this in a lot more detail in my class, Intuitive Self-Healing. If you'd like to join, go to soulsourcedenergy.com. I'm going to leave you one more thing actually that I feel like is really important in the years to come and kind of where we are on the planet. And it's about the heart chakra. And I want to say in class, it's going to be fun because we're going to go into more detail about the front and the back of each chakra. There's so much nuance with each of these chakras. So we'll go into more detail about the front and the back energy, just like we did on the last energy minute with the third eye, which is useful. We're also going to talk about the extra there's more chakras coming online, which are above you and also below you. So we'll talk about those as well a little bit. But let's talk about the heart chakra really quick before I leave you. Just so you have something to think about, something to take with you. The front of the heart chakra, when there's a lot of energy coming in and there's no blockages and you're receiving a lot of energy here, it really gives you that ability to be neutral with your love. So this is unconditional love. Unconditional love is neutral. That means you have an ability to love and have compassion for your enemy just as much as you do for your friends. Can you love and have compassion for the difficult circumstances in your life just as much as you love and get excited about the good things in your life? So that's neutrality. And I feel like that's really important right now moving forward, especially as we've got so much conflict right now on the planet. We're moving into a beautiful time on the planet. I know it, but there's just, this year might be rocky. I'm not sure. The back of the heart chakra is so cool too. When we have a lot of it and there's no blockages and we have a free flow of energy coming into and out of the back of the heart chakra, you feel courage. You feel like you have this wind in your sails, a wind at your back, your heart, chest. You know when you feel courageous and your chest is puffed up, and you feel strong, you feel full. That's the back of the heart chakra being strong and kind of blowing you forward from behind. So today I'm wishing you courage and an open heart as you move into the rest of your day. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again in a few days with our next Energy Minute. Thanks, guys.